What's up, guys? So I had something really frustrating happen on eBay the other day, and it's happened a number of times, unfortunately. And it is just really, really frustrating. And this time specifically, it's even more so. And I'll explain why and get into that later. But I just want to preface this by saying, like, I love eBay. I've been selling on eBay for 15 years, and it is an excellent platform to sell on. It's easy to make listings, user friendly with shipping and everything. Like even the fees, I don't think are that unreasonable with everything they offer. And I've loved selling on eBay, but this this is absolutely their biggest weakness, and I don't understand how they can't fix this after being in business for so long. So I'm going to get into this and tell you guys what it's about. So I sold this VCR a couple weeks ago. It is a Toshiba VCR with a remote. I tested it, worked great. I only sold it for $23, not big money. But I get a message from the buyer after they received it, and it said, returning it, defective, doesn't work, the remote's glitchy, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So they start the return and they ship it out, or so I thought they shipped it out, and I get the box back, and it is a Go Video brand VCR DVD player. No remote, plugged it in, doesn't power on. But since I had the free shipping, they took advantage of that and just sent me some, crap VCR. Maybe it was their old one that they were replacing. I don't know. So I messaged them when it happened because they had opened a case, and I said, "You sent me a non-working VCR DVD. Like, what are you thinking?" And I don't know if they realized like they were caught or they just thought they'd get away with it or what. But they actually replied and they said, "Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. My mistake. You can cancel the return." I'm like, wow, they're actually admitting it. Okay. So I messaged eBay and I said, they've admitted the wrongdoing. They were trying to get one over on me, or if it was a mistake, I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm left with this non-working thing. They've got my working VCR, like I shouldn't have to refund them. So, sure enough, I get a message from eBay. This case is now closed. We reviewed this case and decided to issue the buyer a full refund. We understand that you received your item in a different condition than when you shipped it, but unfortunately we couldn't determine that was caused by the buyer or that this was something in the buyer's control. Yeah. So this should have been the layup. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. All they have to do is read the messages and the buyer admits the guilt. So this tells me that there's 0% chance that a human looked at this case, the case that was under review. Nobody looked at it. We reviewed this case. So the first sentence, you received your item in a different condition. Nope, didn't receive my item, received a different item. Next one, we couldn't determine this was caused by the buyer. Buyer admitted it was caused by them. So it's incredibly frustrating. With the shipping, it was $34.10. Not huge money, but this happens more than I'd like for it to happen. This happened to me a couple weeks ago with something else. And when it happens, I got to get on the phone with them and, plead my case and do all this stuff and jump through hoops. And it's just a pain in the butt. And for as long as eBay has been in business, I'm shocked that they have not done something to fix this, because this is just a slap in the face to me. It's a slap in the face of all the fees and everything that I pay. They're basically saying that they don't give a shit. Like, we don't care, we don't give a shit. I understand they're trying to build buyer confidence and they've been trying to build that for a long time, but you've got to do something for your sellers. I mean, buyers are out there taking advantage left and right of this, and the pendulum have just swung too far in the other direction. So I'm going to get on the horn and call eBay, and we're going to see what we can do about this.
Hi, welcome to eBay. Just so you know, we may record and listen to this call. To get started, please say or enter the zip code or postal code on your account. Thanks, me how I can help you. Okay. If you have a request ID number for the item you're calling about, just say or enter the last 4 digits now. Or say, I need a moment. Or, I don't have it. Sorry. Say you found it. That's a request for transaction from February 23rd. Right?
Yes.
Let me pass you to an eBay teammate who can help. Hello, thank you for calling eBay customer support. This is Early. May I have your first and last name?
John Yarberry.
Hi, John. How are you doing today?
Not so great.
I'm sorry to hear that one. Okay, so that means you have something, you have a concern, and definitely I can help you with that one. How can I help you?
Yeah, I sold a VCR, and the customer opened a return, and they shipped back a different VCR, completely not the one that I sold them, and this one wasn't working. And I messaged them and said, you sent me a broken VCR back instead of the one that I sold you, and they admitted fault in the messaging system, and they replied and said, oh yeah, okay, you caught me. So they admitted the guilt and said that they were fine if I closed the return. I don't guess they thought they'd get away with it. I don't know. But after that happened, you guys closed the case and refunded them their money anyways.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna check on that. What happened? What really happened there? Okay. So let me go ahead and pull up your account. Okay. Thank you. Hello. So we are talking about what item? The wireless laser?
No. The
Okay.
Toshiba VCR.
Okay. Very good.
I can get you an item number if that helps.
Yes, don't worry, I got it now. Yes, and that the item number would be 30304950133132, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So that is for Toshiba video cassette.
Yep.
All right. Let me go ahead and check it. Just gonna make a review on this quick.
Okay, thank you.
And your buyer would be that is Bashar Abu Najim. Is that your buyer?
It's interesting that I'm showing a different name. That kind of scares me.
Okay, that happens. All right. So delivery February 11, and there is an let me check. Yes, I can check. It's here on your conversation back and forth. That you said that you sent a working Toshiba VCR, and you said it didn't work, and opened the return instead of sending back the original Toshiba VCR one.
Right.
Oh, you sent a non-working. Yeah. For this one, since the case has been closed on your buyer's favor, so you can always appeal on this one since you received back faulty item, correct?
Correct. So that's why I'm calling you, is to appeal it. And in fact,
Yeah,
if
alright.
you can read their message to me, and in their message they say that they were in the wrong and that
Yes.
the return
Yes.
can be closed, but I couldn't close it. So
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and check on this one. All right, and find an available representative for the appeals department. Okay. So keep your line open. All right.
okay, thanks.
Thanks for calling PayPal. This call, including conversations with you or any other person, may be recorded or monitored for quality purposes. And we you contact eBay directly by going to ebay.com and clicking the Contact Us link at the bottom of the page.
17 minutes on the phone. eBay transferred me to PayPal. I don't know why. They said they were going to transfer me to the appeals department to get this fixed. So now I gotta start all over with eBay. So take two.
Also, the till is closed.
Correct. What happened is I sold them the Toshiba VCR. They said it was broken, and they shipped me back a different VCR that was actually broken.
Oh, right, there you go. So since this case is closed, we might as well file an appeal here, okay?
Hello?
Yes, Jonathan, I do have here Honey on the line. She will assist you here on this case, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'll be leaving you with her capable hands.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, you, Honey. Have a good shoot. Thank you. You too, bye now. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Jonathan? Yeah, my name is Honey. I'm from the appeals department. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I see we have a case here that you'd like to appeal. The Toshiba video cassette player recorder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I see your buyer just won the case. And what was your reason for when you escalated it, if I may ask? Because I noticed you're the one who escalated it today.
Yeah, so
Yesterday rather.
right, they sent me back a completely different VCR that was broken, not the same one that I sold them. And I messaged them telling them, like, I don't know what you're doing, but you sent me a different VCR, and they said, oh yeah, my mistake. And they said to close the return. And then after that, you guys rolled in their favor. I don't know why.
Oh, so the buyer admitted to that?
Yes.
He sent you the wrong one?
Yep,
Oh,
it's in the
okay.
messages.
I'll have to look into your messages here. Would you be able to hold, Jonathan, just less than 2 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Stay on the line.
She has to look at the messages. Seems like it would have been something simple to do if it was actually reviewed in the first place.
Hi, thanks for waiting. Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah, so I was able to, validate your case here. It looks like the buyer was really honest about it. So, what I will do, I'll go ahead and appeal this case for you so that, your funds will not be taken. If it is already taken, we'll reimburse you within 24 to 48 hours, okay? And we'll remove all defects associated to this case, Jonathan.
Great, thank you. Okay, so this story has a happy ending. I actually won the case. Only took me about half an hour of being on the phone with eBay. So it's just really frustrating. So if you guys get returns and buyers are trying to put one over on you, just know that you can appeal and you can fight it if you want to, and sometimes you win. You don't always win, but honestly, it's the INAD that I want off of my case more than I want the money. When the buyer opened that return, saying the item's not as described, that's what an INAD is. You get a ding on your account, and you get so many dings, and then your account gets suspended, and it's just a whole big mess. So having that taken off my account is going to be nice. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will see you next time.